Hey guys, hope you are doing well. My name is Mohammad Danish and we are back with another weekly analysis, and this week we are going to cover same pair gold and US30. First we will discuss about the recap of the last week, like what we predicted and how the market behaved, and then we will cover the forecast as well. So let's dive into the charts and see what we have for today. So let's cover the recap of the last week. This is the same chart what we used to analyze the last week analysis. So we discussed like the good buy zone is 2620, and if price break we can look for sell, and good sell zone is around 2780. But last week price was just stuck in a range. It did not break in either way, even though we had NFP as well, but price was stuck. So let me move to the lower time frame and let me show you like how much trades we have taken during the last week. So this is the H1 time frame. So Monday I have not taken any trade. I have not shared any sort of trade with the community as well. So my first trade on Monday was here, this area. I would say once this candle closed as a strong bullish candle, before that price was stuck in a range. So I was expecting like the price will come down, retest these wicks and go bullish all the way, and we can target this area 2662. But I was wrong here. So price come down, our SL got hit, and price go all the way down. So yeah, we start of the week as a losing trade. So then second trade I have taken. Once this candle close, grab the liquidity from downside. So I have shared the analysis with the community, like look for buy option around 2639, and your SL should be like 30-40 pips, and first target would be like this one, and the second target is 2662, because I was expecting like the price would break this zone and minimum like this should be the target. But last week price never come to this zone, so we have taken a buy here, and I personally closed this trade around this zone. So this was the candle where I took a buy, and I closed this here as well. So this was the second trade of the week, and then we had the third trade. So after that I have shared detailed analysis with the community, like we can look for buy option again once price come down to this zone 2633 to 35. So this candle come down all the way. I personally take a very late entry. I take an entry around 2637. I was busy somewhere, so but price come down, I hardly have any kind of drawdown on this trade. So this candle goes all the way up, and I catch almost 100 pips here. I close my trade around this zone because it was very late, so I was not expecting like the price will go further bullish, even though after that it goes all the way bullish as well. So this was the second trade for me, and also I've shared these all trades with the community as well. And then we had the third trade we have taken, it was a break even for me. We have taken a buy around 2644-46 here. Price even come down here. This is the zone where I have taken a buy here, and price come down like 30-40 pips, then it goes all the way up, but it come down and hit my break even. After such a bullish movement, I was expecting like at this time price will go and break all the way up, and we can target 2664, but it never happened. So this was a break even trade for me. And then we had NFP. In terms of trade, NFP was good. So during NFP we had one SL and one profitable trade. So first trade we have taken around this zone 2635, and we expect like price will go up, but we had an SL around 2632 here. So price hit our SL and goes all the way down. So after this SL, then we had taken a sell. Once this candle break in the downside, I have taken a sell. This was a live session in Discord. These all trades on Friday NFP we have taken live with the community. So yeah, we have taken a sell around this zone 2630, and I have personally closed this trade around 2626. So this was good 40-50 pips moves after the news. But the big trade we have taken during after the news was US30. Let me show here. So yeah, here's the US30 chart. So we have discussed in detail with the community, like with the USD annual session is about to open, so price can easily retest this zone, and we can look for sell here, and our target would be this. So this was a perfect trade. I personally take a trade around 83-86 once price grab the liquidity from here, and then all the way bearish. So overall we had only one loss in the last week, and we have taken good, even though the market especially for gold is very choppy. It was stuck in a range and still stuck in a range. So overall the week is good, but not that much like we expecting the big bullish moves or bearish move last week, like the swing trade option. We did not get such kind of moves for the gold. It was stuck in a range, but overall it was a good week for us, and I have shared all the trade with the community as well. So let's discuss the forecast for the next week. So here we have the US30 H4 chart. So let's draw some zones here. So in the downside we have this zone aligned by previous zone as well. Yes, so I would say this would be the make or break area for US30. So we need to see price come down to this zone, and if price respect this area, we can look for buy, and our target would be this area, and this would be the very good move in the high side. Overall right now the stock market is very bullish, so we can expect this, like price can respect this area and go bullish. But on the other side, if price break this zone, so definitely price gonna fill the gap. So this is the gap, so this gap would definitely fill. So this gap is around 200 points, so it is a kind of a very good range as well. So minimum you can target this gap. Once price break this zone, this would be our first target, followed by this one as well. But I'm not expecting such sort of move in a bearish way, but you know, this is US30, it can do wonders. And also we have the CPI and also the core PPI in the next week as well. So we can expect, like if price break this zone, the floodgate would be open and this gap will be easily get filled. And also we need to be very careful about this week as well. So I will see the market. I'm not trading too much since last 2 weeks for US30 because they offer a crazy moves, but I will look forward to this trade. Like once price come to this zone, then we will see, like if price rejecting this zone like this way, then we can look for buy option, and in the high side the range is very clear and we can target this zone. But in the downside, if this break, then we can look for sell and we can target this zone as well. So for US30 it is a pretty simple, very good ranges in the upside and downside as well. So we will see how the market react in the next week, and also we'll keep in focus on the fundamental as well. So this is all we have for US30. So let's move to the next pair, which is gold. Everyone is waiting for it. This is the daily time frame. So in the daily time frame, let me draw some zones here. So this is a area of concern in the downside, and in the high side this is the area of concern as well. So as of now on the daily time frame, the price is stuck in a range. I look forward for the bullish movement for the gold, because you see this price drop all the way and then we have this bullish movement. So I'm seeing in that way, like this bearish move is just a retracement of this bullish move, and we may see another high price break this zone and then all the way bullish like this way, and then our first target would be this area. So I'm expecting this sort of move, like, but just waiting for the price to break this range in either way. I'm bullish, but if price break this zone in the downside, then we have the very good range in the downside as well. Like we have very clear traffic till 25, 50 to 60 as well. So let's move to the lower time frame H4 and see how we can see in the lower time frame. So in the lower time frame, everything is almost the same. This is what we discussed in the last week. Like this is a very critical zone, and the price respect all the time this zone. So I just want to see the price will come down again, the way structure is behaving. And this is the new structure price has creating, like creating a low and then create a solid support here, and further downside we have this zone as well. So for day-to-day option, once price come to this zone here, we can look for buy option and target this zone. But for the swing trade option, we need to wait price either break in the downside or price break in the high side. In the high side, I personally look forward price should break this zone first, because once price break this zone, I do not consider this as a strong level. I consider this as a minor level. I would say once price break this 26-25 zone, then the next target would be easily like 26.80. But personally, I'm more bullish than a bearish. In the downside, we can look for this target if this break, but in the high side, our first target should be this and followed by this area as well. So I personally, as I said, like I personally looking forward for the bullish move for the gold, as December is mostly bullish. If you see the history of the last 5 years, gold in December is always be bullish. And also if we see the COT data, let me show you the COT data as well. So here is the COT data. So COT stands for commitment of traders. It shows the positions of commercials and non-commercials regarding gold and all the pairs almost. So this report has been published by CFTC by every week, and in this report you can see the both position, commercials and non-commercials. So we need need to only focus on non-commercials. We need to ignore the commercials. So what's the main difference between commercial and the non-commercials? So commercial traders are businesses and institutions, like think of a farmer, exporters and manufacturers who using futures to hedge against price risk and protect themselves from the market volatility. So their influence in the market is often counter trend. Their position is mostly against the trend, so their position are very less relevant for us as a trader. So on the other side, the non-commercial traders are like hedge funds, institutional investors and professional speculators. So their influence with the market is, their positions are mostly with the market trend. So basically they drive the market. Since they drive the market, so their positions are relevant for us as a trader. So that is why we only need to look for the non-commercials. So this is the report for the 5 November when the Trump is almost the president. So at that moment there were 336k long were there and the short position is like 81k, and these are the spreads. So this is the position, and then 5 November they close like 29k long position. So once somebody close the long position, the market will drop. And then we have the 12 November report. So in the 12 November, so they again close their positions, like it was 316k. In the 5 November it was like 336k. So then they again closed their long position by 20k contract. You see, the after Trump wins, the consistent 2.5 weeks the market's consistently dropping. So this report shows the exact thing as well. They also close the shorts as well, but the quantity is very low, the contracts are very low. Then we have the 19 November. 19 November, you see they also close the long, but their contract or quantity is very less, like 6.8k, and they also close the shorts as well. After 2 weeks, then the market start ranging. And then we have the 26 November. 26 November, then they again close the longs like 5.9k, but at that time they also closed 21k of shorts as well. That is why you see the good bullish movement in the gold as well. So now this is the last week report, 3rd December. So in the last week report, they added more longs and they have closed the shorts as well. So we expect like the more bullish movement for the gold in coming weeks as well. And also, as I already shared with you, like if you see the gold behavior from the last 5 years in December, the gold is always bullish in December. So I'm more bullish in the gold rather than bearish. But yeah, we need to follow the charts. If gold give us the bearish move, break below 2620, then we can look for sell options. But otherwise, I'm more bullish and I'm expecting the gold will break in the high side and we may see the all-time high as well. So yeah, this is all we have for today. Hopefully you enjoy our analysis. Also, we have the Discord community where I will be there during NY session. I share my all day-to-day base analysis there. So there is no paid subscription, no selling courses, nothing. So you can join there and enjoy my day-to-day base analysis as well. Thank you so much. Have a great day.